Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads Mahabharata 277. As you may remember, Vidura said he was going to get Sanat Sujata over there to talk to the king. Vidura meditated on the great sage. Realizing that he was called in mind by Vidura, the great rishi came there. Vidura said, "There is a doubt in the king's mind which can be cleared only by your revered self. Please speak to him." Dhritarashtra asked the rishi his doubts concerning death and the quest of the Brahman. Sanat Sujata said, "I will give you my opinion." The learned are of the opinion that death results from ignorance. Ignorance is death, and so knowledge, the absence of ignorance, is immortality. Death does not devour creatures like a tiger. Its shape itself is undiscernible. Besides this form of death, some imagine yama to be death. This, however, is due to the weakness of the mind. The pursuit of Brahman or self-knowledge is immortality. The imaginary god Yama holds his sway in the region of the Pitris. It is at his command that death, in the form of wrath, ignorance, and covetousness arises. Swayed by pride, people walk in the paths that are unrighteous. None among them succeeds in attaining to their real nature. Their understanding clouded, and themselves swayed by passions, they cast off their bodies and repeatedly fall into hell. They are always followed by their senses. It is thus that ignorance receives the name death. These people that desire the fruits of their work proceed to heaven when the time comes, casting off their bodies. Hence, they cannot avoid death, because when the merits of work are exhausted, they fall and rebirth is inevitable. Embodied creatures, from inability to attain the knowledge of Brahman, and from their connection with earthly enjoyments, are obliged to go through a round of rebirths, up and down and around. The natural inclination of people towards pursuits that are unreal is alone the cause of the senses being misled. The soul that is constantly affected by the pursuit of objects that are unreal worships only earthly enjoyments that surround it. The desire for enjoyment first strikes someone. Lust and wrath soon follow behind. These three lead the foolish to death. They, however, that have conquered their souls succeed by self-restraint to escape death. Ignorance, assuming the shape of Yama, cannot devour one who kills desire by self-restraint. What can death do to a person whose soul has not been confounded or misled by desire? For them, death has no terrors. Therefore, if the existence of desire, which is ignorance, is to be destroyed, no wish, not even the slightest one, is either to be entertained or pursued. The soul which is in the body, when it is associated with wrath and covetousness, when filled with ignorance, is said to meet with death. Knowing that desires arise on the way, if a person relies on knowledge, one need entertain no fear of death. Even as the body is destroyed when brought under the influence of death, death itself is destroyed when it comes under the influence of knowledge. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.